We're live. Part two of four. Here we go. Waiting to hear from the man himself. Let me see if I can message him real quick. There he is. See if I can get him on. We got one viewer. Two viewers. Three viewers. I can't see who any of them are, though. Five viewers. All right. Let me see. Trying to get one person on. All right. Well, it's not letting me choose, so let me see if I can figure this out. Just send him the message, waiting for the man himself. But first, let's talk about last weekend. What a game it was between the Brunswick Railroaders and Franklin County Tigers. And I'll tell you, it was a battle from start to finish, and I think we just got him. There he is. There's the man. Try to get him on real quick. He is Mr. Brian Slider. Brian, welcome to the show.
Hi, Joey. Thanks for having me again.
No problem, sir. It's always good to have you on the show. First and foremost, I want to get your thoughts on last week's game. What a classic it was between the Railroaders and the Tigers. A wild battle from start to finish. But in the end, it was Franklin County victorious 13-12. Your thoughts about your first game this season, Brian, for in terms of playing an actual game?
Yeah, the Tigers and the Railroads are probably going to play about three more games this year, as long as the TFL season happens. And I think that was a great appetizer for the next three games. So, uh, so happy that the fans got to see a really, really good football game. A lot of fans there, and everybody's been kept inside because of Corona. And we put on a classic in game one, and it's very proud of my team. It stung Saturday. A lot of what ifs, but man, that was our first football game. We functioned 100% like a football team should. No timeouts, not too many bad penalties, and very proud of my coaches and my players. We worked hard for about 10 weeks, and I think it showed. I think the Tigers have been around since the '70s, and we went toe to toe with them, and just very proud and looking forward to the rematch.
And I'm looking forward to it as well. However, before we get to a rematch, I do believe the Railroaders have another game before that. Am I correct, Brian?
Game or two, probably, yeah. So it looks like TFL season will be delayed again. We won't start August 15th, so we have Plan B in place. Looks like we'll break out our home uniforms, and the Othello turf field isn't quite ready. That's been delayed another 2 weeks to August 28th. So I think we're going to occupy Chuck Foreman Field, Ballinger Creek in Frederick, Maryland. Saturday night, August 15th, 6:30 kickoff versus the VA Stars. They're out of Richmond, Virginia, and they're making the drive up, and they're going to put on exhibition game number two for us.
All right. Looking forward to that one. And like always, we will be live.
That's right, Joey. Yep, and we got a press box, and we got turf field, and we're going to be under the lights and black uniforms, home crowd. Uh, should be a good show. Should be a good show Saturday night, and we got practice this weekend. We'll probably have a get together sometime next week as well, leading up to the game, and looking forward to it. They have a very wonderful owner down there in Richmond, and he's a great guy, and we really came together, and ducks are in a row, and we'll start selling tickets on Sunday.
So tickets go out Sunday. Where can people buy tickets from? And how much do they cost?
Right. So unfortunately for this first go around, we are limited because of Corona and some other regulations. So we have 200. We're allowed to sell 200 tickets. We're allowed to have 200 fans inside the fence. Um, That's due to Corona and social distancing, and like I said, some other rules. So players get first shot. Obviously, their mom and dad, girlfriends, wives, they get first shot. So, but we'll have tickets available Sunday. I'm sure we're going to sell about. I'm sure we'll have about 100 tickets for sale. Tickets will be at BrunswickRailroaders.com. So go to our website, and we have a menu across the top of the middle part of the screen, and there's a link for tickets. So you click on that. Everything's automated. Purchase your ticket. We're charging $7 for this game. These field rentals on turf cost us with lights and scoreboard about $600. Refs go about $600 for certified refs. So these games cost about $1,500 to put on. So sorry we have to charge, but we want to keep playing football games, so money doesn't grow on trees. So we're going to charge $7 for this game, and find them right on BrunswickRailroaders.com, and just show your phone receipt at the ticket gate, and that's how you get inside the stadium. There will also be a free area to watch the game. Obviously, you're going to be outside the fence. That's not inclusive of the 200 people I'm allowed to have, but it is about 25 yards away, and it's up on a hill. So from a similar view to Anthony Road, where we played this weekend. But if you want to get inside the action, pay your $7, and I think proof is in the pudding. You saw what we did on Saturday. We can come out in 5 wide. We can come out in Maryland I, and we can run hurry up, and we blitz. So I think $7 is a fair price, and will be exciting. I promise you.
Greatest show on rails, the Brunswick Railroaders. Looking forward to this next matchup as they take on the Virginia Stars on August 15th at about 6:30, Chuck Foreman Field in Frederick, Maryland.
You got it. And then next game after that is penciled in for August 29th. We've invited the Montgomery County Rams up to Brunswick. That means a lot to me. If the TFL season doesn't start, it means a lot to me that to give the Rams that right to open up Othello Park in Brunswick. A lot of this was made possible by the Rams and Coach Q believing in us and inviting us to the league, inviting Brunswick Railroaders to play with the Rams last year. And I know the Rams took some grief for losing to us, losing to this high school alumni team. And I'm sure payback, they have payback and revenge on their mind. So, big night, August 29th, and so that's the tentative plans right now. Is BA Stars is a go for August 15th, and then if the season doesn't start, will be Montgomery County Rams at Brunswick Railroaders at Othello Park, 6:30, August 29th.
Wow. And we just got done talking about how big that weekend is. It just got bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Tell ya, football is back at full throttle. And it's an exciting time of the year. I'm looking forward to these next 2 games for the Railroaders. August 15th and Chuck Foreman Field against the Virginia Stars. August 29th against the Moco Rams and Othello Park. What a night it's going to be both times.
Yeah, start getting some crispness in the air from fall, and it's going to smell like football, and sun's going to be setting. It's a beautiful field there in Brunswick. Great view of the Appalachian Mountains. We couldn't be more proud of that park they put in, and hopefully the park opens up on August 28th, and hopefully Brunswick Railroaders is the first game on Othello. That would mean a lot. A little bit of history of Brunswick, and for my guys to be a part of that and have their name on that field for opening night sounds great to us.
And I'm looking forward to what's going to be a great night indeed. Beginning August 15th and culminating again on August 29th. Football's in the air. Fall's here. I'm excited.
Thank you, Joey. You're a big part of this. You're a big part of Flag. Everybody embraces you. You're a big part of Semi-Pro, and we love you and we appreciate your efforts. Everybody looks forward to your shows, to your live feeds. We were watching how many viewers you had, and 1,700 viewers so far on your live stream from the Tigers and Railroaders game. So that means a lot. It shows your fan base. It shows both teams' fan bases, and just well done, Joey. We thank you for your efforts. You make this go around.
I will say the Tigers Railroaders game, on terms of views, the YouTube channel itself, let me see where it's at right now. I'm pulling that up as I'm speaking. Right now, and it's been only 3 to 4 days, we are less than 5 days in, and I'm already at 285 views for that video. That ranks in the top 10 of my overall videos on YouTube.
It's probably all of Mayo's girlfriend's probably watching it. I love those guys. I love those guys. Joppy, Javant, man, I love them all. And, we kept it between the lines. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving during the game, and coaches got fired up. There was some trash talk. But after the game, we all hugged, we all embraced. We probably would have had some beers together. And I'm sure this next, and I'm sure whether TFL plays or not, I know there's going to be a rematch with the Tigers this fall, and well, maybe we'll double your viewership for that game.
I think it's going to be lit. It's going to be legit. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an awesome time ahead.
Yeah. So you got at least 3 or 4 more games with us. So yeah, we're doing it. Never imagined owning a semi-pro team, and of course, I never imagined taking a semi-pro team through a pandemic. So fingers crossed. I track Corona. I track Corona statistics every day because it's an impact on Maryland and what fields and will be opened up, what teams can get permits, and all the numbers in Maryland really look good. But we play every game this year like it's our last. We're not guaranteed. Like, hopefully we're going to get in August 15th. We're going to treat that like a Super Bowl, and that could be the last game of the year. You never know. So we're gonna do these games up big and have team dinners, and because like I said, you never know with this pandemic if you're going to get to play another game. So
tomorrow is not guaranteed, indeed, as we've learned through this pandemic.
Yeah, I'm so thankful, Frederick County, the people at the Parks and Rec. I got to give them a big shout out. They could easily shut this down, and they're letting us go. I had to put in a couple of special permits for Corona, and I got lucky on that. They approved all my procedures and stuff we're going to follow. So we'll see. I don't know what they're going to say when they see 200 people at that field. I believe we're going to sell a lot of these tickets. And I'll put out a map of the field. I'll show everybody where they can social distance. You don't have to sit in the bleacher section. There's sides of the bleachers where you can bring lawn chairs, so we can social distance. We can separate. You can stay outside the fence. There's really not a bad seat in there. In the end zones, outside the fence or on the opponent's sideline. There's a hill up there that you can see down on. So come on out, social distance. If you want to get in the fence, pay your $7. I really would like all tickets purchased prior. I want all tickets purchased prior to you get to the field. Number one, that'll guarantee you a ticket. Number two, that's one of my policies with Corona is we don't have to exchange cash. Let's do all cashless transactions. I've set up a great website. Buy them online. And just show your phone at the gate saying, hey, here's my receipt to my ticket or my tickets. And we don't got to touch anything. There's going to be hand sanitizer there. Bring your mask if you want. Bring a Brunswick Railroader mask. Maybe I could sell those. Man, I should print those out real quick, right?
There you go, Brian.
Be a good way to raise some money for the team. Just get a choo-choo train right there on your mouth. So, yeah, come on out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to transition from daylight to nighttime. So you're going to get the lights. We're going to be in our black uniforms. We're really starting to hit our stride. Ricky Miller was just fantastic. Everything you thought Ricky Miller would be, he was. He's got a great grasp on the offense. He's calling audibles out there, changing pass routes. Couldn't be more proud of him. Seth Wagner. Seth was who you thought he was, man. He was he was carrying half their team, man. His runs were just this Seth, man. We love him to death. And, I know he may not put on a show in flag, but boy, you put that boy in pads. Oh, man, he's a train himself, he is a train himself.
Oh, yeah.
And, we had Josh Jeffries, Man, he was a stud. He was cracking people on both sides of the ball. Mike Beasley flying around, offensive line, Scott and Brian Monday, and of course Big Nick. Happy with them. Timmy Privet had a big game. B. Mike had a big game. Man, it was fun. So we're going to do more of the same here at Chuck Foreman Field, and man, we're excited. And let me tell you what, VA Stars, they're a good team too. Very well coached. Like I said, good ownership, good coaching. I've been watching some of their film and very impressed. Very disciplined team. So you're going to have a pretty well played football game August 15th. Just last Saturday against the Tigers. So come out, man. Bring some popcorn, and it's be a family event, and it's gonna be good. Yeah, we're gonna put on a show. I like my guys. I like my guys. I like my coaches. I like my guys. I like my community, and we're ready, man. I'm ready to play right now. I'm fired up just thinking about it.
I love it. I love the energy, Brian. I love what you guys bring to the field, and I look forward to seeing you in action next Saturday against the VA Stars.
All right, Joey, again, appreciate your time. Next week, let's get some of my characters on here. Sean Motes is a great interviewer. Mike Beachley, he tightens up a little bit on this camera, but you free him up a little bit. Maybe put some beers in them and get Beachley. Maybe we can get Seth, get Ricky. I like my guys and get them on camera. I don't have a face for a camera. I don't think I have a voice for radio either. So I try to avoid this stuff.
You do a good job explaining it, though, Brian.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else you got to say tonight?
My battery's at 3%, so we probably better cut this off.
All righty then.
I'm gonna go down and hit the gym. These arms are looking toothpick-ish. So today is arm day and tomorrow's leg day. So I gotta get off here, head down to the basement, and lift some weight, and then come back up here and do my 12-ounce curls with my Miller Lite keg.
There you go. There you go. That's what it's about, man. So that's about it for tonight. We're just going to go ahead and go off air. We still got 2 more episodes left, Rosser. Let's make it through. We're halfway there.
Good job.
So for Brian Swagger and Ross Collins, I'm Joey Blaze. We'll see you in a few.
Hey, Joey. Maybe Ross could give guys a teaser. Is Ross thinking about putting on a helmet on August 15th?
Are you thinking about coming out August 15th, Ross? He's thinking about it.
All right. Sounds good. Love to see him. We got a number 72 jersey all washed up for him.
Number 72 all washed up for you, Ross.
Smile from here.
Free beer, too,
right.
Ross. Free beer. All right, you guys have a good evening. It's good to see you all. Thank you so much, Joey.
Thank you, Brian.
All right.